With a new leader of the table and a very unexpected week upon us, welcome to Game Week 34. Facing off against Alex, who was making a last minute dash for third with his recent run of 2 wins after 10 straight defeats. On the other hand, I was still looking to climb the table to see if 6th was too much to ask for. However, there was not much I could do as 4 of my starting 11 didn't even play thanks to rotation and I had nobody on the bench to even come on. Semedo, Alderweireld and Iheanacho were the only ones to score any noteworthy points this week as I was steamrolled by Alex, who had almost a perfect back line with Laurie, Silva, Dunk and James all getting clean sheets. The final score: Andy 27, Alex 43. Moving on to an interesting contest as Ross faced Nicholas, who he has never beat this season. But the form of Ross continues as he coasts to victory after a 21-point Bale and a 12-point Welbeck being more than enough for the win. Nicholas had 6 players missing and still holding out for some Carlos Vinicius magic any day now. Final score: Ross 77, Nicholas 25. The new league leader was up next, taking on Tomas, who has been struggling in recent weeks. 7 players between the two sides were missing thanks to the Manchester protests. However, Tomas also had 3 players missing thanks to rotation. Fuelon of course had Aubameyang last on his bench, who managed to score 12 points and was lucky to come on for him, along with Johnny Evans being the only goal scorer for Leicester this week. Fuelon's win puts the pressure on Ahmed now to keep up the pace. The final score here: Fuelon 53, Tomas 23. And in what was the shock of the week, 8th place Niall secured a win by 2 points against the former leader himself, Ahmed. It was Niall's Chelsea trio all on the mark to secure a strong lead with 27 points between the lot. Ahmed was the one to lose out the most due to the protests, as Fernandes, Firmino and Maguire all didn't play. If the season was not already wrapped up now, one more defeat for Ahmed will surely do it. Final score: Niall 36, Ahmed 34. Incredible scenes this week. Fuelon just 7 points away from winning this year's season. All Ahmed can do now is win his 4 games and hope Fuelon slips up somewhere. Ross continues to make ground to secure 3rd place. However, Alex has come back from the dead to issue one last challenge and Tomas is still not out of the picture just yet. Nicholas is on a bad spell at the moment and could still be safe with 6th, as I would require 7 points from the final 4 just to catch him. Niall remains last but has certainly shook the top of the table this week. And as we head into week 35, we have been handed a treat. It may be a double game week for some, but for Manchester United it is a triple game week. However, of all the people I would want to face during a triple week, Fernandes is the last of them. So to prepare for Fernandes and Maguire with their triple game week, most of my team are playing 2 games, apart from Semedo, who's been doing pretty well for Wolves. And my new signing is Eze with some favourable fixtures this week. There are 4 weeks remaining. A Fuelon win and an Ahmed loss this week will mean Fuelon will just need 1 point to win the season. It's a big week for Alex and Tomas as they face off this week to try gain some ground on Ross, who has an interesting game against Fuelon. So thanks very much for watching, best of luck with your team, stay safe out there and I'll catch you next time.